I'm going to explain the rules of Pixies, a game for 2 to 5 players by Johan Guppy, with artwork by Sylvain Trabut, and published by Bombaix. In Pixies, arrange your cards wisely in front of you to earn a maximum number of points by optimizing the different types of scoring. Shuffle the 70 cards into a deck and place them face down in the center of the table. Randomly decide which player goes first. A game of Pixies consists of 3 rounds, each of which is divided into several turns that continue until one of the players has filled their grid with cards. For a 3, 4 or 5 player game, whoever plays first reveals as many cards from the deck as there are players around the table. For a 2 player game, 4 cards are revealed. Starting with the first player and going clockwise, each player in turn takes a card and places it in their playing area in front of them in a grid until there are no cards left. The playing area consists of a grid of 9 spaces. If possible, put the cards in your grid according to the number on it, taking into account the cards that have already been placed. The sign on the bottom of the card indicates its color. If you don't already have the card showing this number on your grid, you must place it face up in the space provided, even if that space is already occupied by a face down card. If you already have a face up card with this number in your playing area, you must choose which of the 2 cards you want to keep face up. The other card should be flipped face down and placed underneath, making sure it sticks out so everyone around the table can see it. Please note, a face-up card that covers a face-down card is said to be validated and will earn you points at the end of the round. Finally, if you already have a validated card in the same number space as a card you're about to play, you must place it face down on any other empty space, regardless of its number. Please note that you cannot place it under another card in order to validate the face-up card. The space must be completely empty. This card can later be covered to immediately validate the face-up card placed on top. When all the cards have been placed, the last player to have taken a card becomes the first player in the next round and begins by revealing as many cards as there are players. In a 2-player game, they reveal 4 cards. If at the end of a turn, one player has completely filled their grid, that is to say they have filled all 9 spaces, whether the cards are face up or face down, this triggers the end of the round. In a 2-player game, the round can also end when there are still 2 remaining cards in the center of the table, as the player who filled the last empty space in their grid cannot play again, and each player must have played the same number of turns. Then the points are counted. Each validated card earns as many points as the number on it. A multicolored card is a joker, which means that it is included in all your color-related counts. Next, the largest color zone is counted. That is to say, cards of the same color touching on at least one side. For each face-up card in this zone, whether validated or not, 2 points are earned for the first round, 3 for the second, and 4 for the third and final round. Finally, each spiral earns you 1 point, but each cross loses you 1 point. Note that some of the cards allow you to earn 1 spiral for each face-up card of the indicated color. Now, shuffle all the cards together again. The last player to have played starts a new round. This game will end at the end of the 3rd round. The player with the most points wins the game. Enjoy your game.